these are pieces to the identity. And when you start chipping that away, what do you have left? When we're starting to see a rise of black nationalism and owning black, right? And us having a conversation about black identity, this piece is to it, right? So we get the whole business aspect. I can completely understand that, right? So the idea is you buy black, but you sell to whoever, right? That's what's happening right now. But I think that, so the business piece we understand, but again, it's just the optics of it. Sometimes, yes, I think we do attach ourselves onto certain things that it can seem a little trivial, but I think it's like that microaggression that we're always kind of sensitive to in general. So it's like you're gentrifying the product, right, in the business, in the idea of what it was originally made for. But I think that, we have to stop dismissing, because I'm a man, I may not necessarily understand as much. I think as men, we understand black identity, right? So, yeah, you may not be necessarily as attached to your hair, but at the same time, you go to a black barber, you're not going to hair cuttery. You know what I mean? You're not going to these other obscure places to get your face cleaned up, or your hair cleaned up, right? Or to get your locks retwisted, or whatever the case may be. You're not going to those places. So I think that we have to stop at times. Me saying it's a male issue, it's a black woman issue, it's a black man issue. I think this is a black identity issue at large, and I think we should be able to be empathetic in general. I think a lot of times when people ask questions, they ask these very abstract questions like, well, no, ask specifically what you don't understand, right? So you should be able to piecemeal it on your own. Yeah. Okay, you got the product quality piece, you got the idea of black business piece, you got at large the other business piece. There's a lot of things. So ask specifically what you don't understand. We need to give a historical context when we do have these conversations, because with anything, with black struggle, with economic struggle in America, whatever worldly issues, you have to have an idea of historical context before we can have conversations. There has to be a before we got to a now. And if you don't have that connection to that history, you're not going to understand it. And once you acknowledge that you do actually understand that, and I'm not speaking to anyone specific in the room, I'm speaking this in general, when you do have that, when you do connect to that piece of history, it sometimes answers questions for us.